Listen to a lot of rappers talk about, yeah, I'm smoking gelato, I'm smoking this, I'm smoking that, I'm smoking on him, his dead man's, all of that nut shit, right? All of that relates to smoking weed, right? So this is the video on how smoking weed literally made me poor, broke, and depressed, bro. No funny shit. And I'm not even lying to you about this shit, right? So check this out, right? I started smoking when I was younger, around 15. You know what I mean? I had peers smoking when they was 12, 13 years old. I started when I was 15, like a sophomore in high school and shit, right? So I kept smoking in day out, right? And you know what I mean? When you first start smoking, you gotta understand those highs be the best highs of your life. I ain't gonna lie. Like, no matter where you are, how old you are, that first hit of like smoking weed, that dopamine rush that you get for your brain and for your body, like, is like no other, right? You're high for multiple hours a day. And if you're a smoker, you know that, bitch, after 20, 30 minutes, maybe after 40 minutes that you smoke, like, all right, bitch, I need to smoke again so I could get high again. That's how it gets, you know what I mean? Like, once you really become a consistent smoker. But when you first starting out, those highs last like 2-3 hours, and they be like the best time of your life. Where I remember I used to smoke, we'll 4 heads on one blunt. We'll smoke this blunt, go into like this little gyro spot. We had this little gyro spot and shit like that, right? And we'll go dog some food, maybe have like 2 gyros, but stay like in there like for 2 hours, just generally laughing, having a good time, not on our phones or anything, just literally like flaming each other, talking about shit. Then we'll go play the game, or we'll go hit the gym, or, you know what I mean, go hoop and shit. But then it started to consistently grow, right? And those highs slowly start to like fall away, where you're not feeling that high anymore, where, bitch, after an hour, okay, I need to smoke again. You feel me? That's how it starts to get, right? One thing no one really says when you start to smoke on a day-to-day basis is, one, how much money you're actually spending, right? So this is when I'm like 15, 16, 17 being the main hit where I'm smoking every day, and 18 being I'm smoking every day, but not only once a day, bitch. I'm smoking at least 3, 4, 5 times out of the day, like minimum. Like, I'm talking about, bitch, if I wake up, wake and bake, boom, before work, smoke. Before the gym, smoke. Even at work, I had some homies who was like, what's it called? You know what I mean? I had some homies who would smoke during the lunch break. So I'm like, bitch, let me get a couple hits of that, get high again. After work, before the gym, and then after the gym, and before I go to sleep. That was a must, and especially when, you know what I mean, I would smoke before going to sleep, because that was the number one blunt, bitch. If I ain't had that, I was going nuts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would like really get mad, like I'm tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be mad. Like, it was a ritual, it was like a routine. This was my life after you consistently start smoking, right? And one thing no one really tells you is how much money you actually spend on the fucking weed, bro. One thing I've realized over the years that, you know what I mean, if I was with the homies, we would always buy quarters, and quarters being around like 7 grams. So, you know what I mean, around $70, depending what type of gas you get, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some quarters be like even $90 if it's some gas and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit got blue, purple, orange, all of that shit in there. Depending what gas you smoking is the price you gonna be paying. You dig what the fuck I'm saying? So even I remember sometimes if I got A's, sometimes I got A's for 45, 50, and 60 being the high end, like the high end, but the 45s being like, you know, some gas too, but like 60 being some fucking gas from like dispensary weed, right? We 16, 17 at the time, you know what I mean? 18, we wasn't getting no money like that, right? We wasn't getting really no money, like, you know what I mean? I was working a job, but bitch, a lot of that money went to weed, bro. I swear on my life, right? I remember one day we chilling in the hot box, me and the homies, right? And we just got done playing basketball, right? We just all sitting up, cooking shit, you know what I mean? Regular shit, another day, you know what I mean? Before we hoop, and then after we hoop, we smoke. Like, it's like a ritual, right? But nobody talks about how bad the addiction gets too, so we gonna get onto that. Like, I don't know how this conversation came up, but like, it was like, yo, we would be up mad bread if we saved our money from smoking weed. Like, if we didn't buy no weed, we would be up like, I'm talking about 10, 15 bands each, like all of us, because that's how much we were smoking. If we were with a group, more times than not, we were with a group, like each other, just 4 of us. If we were with each other, we would at least smoke like a quarter a day. That's how bad it starts to get. It went from one blunt. I'm telling you, we will go smoke one blunt and be good for the whole day. You know what I mean? Even having to save a blunt, you know what I mean? When you was a kid, you can't handle the tolerance, so you save the blunt, and then you save it for later type shit so that you can smoke again, right? It went from one blunt to, bitch, I need at least a couple, 3, 4, 5, 6 blunts a day, you know what I mean? Like, that, it starts to get really bad. Even for the younger influences, like, in this world, you know, the kids, you know what I mean, growing up, you kind of like see weed as being idolized, right? Like I had big cousins. I had a lot of my cousins, a lot of family members, you know what I mean, smoking mad weed. And so did a lot of my other homies did, right? So they pick up on their older brothers or older cousins the same way we would as the influence, you feel me? So you looking at your older cousin, he high as hell. And you know what I mean, I went and ended up smoking a lot of times with my older cousins, shit like that. But generally that shit, you know what I mean, it's nothing beneficial, right? Also the influences of like rappers, like I said earlier, rappers always talking about, I'm smoking on his dead mans, I'm smoking on yada yada yada, I'm smoking on some pink gelato, fucking pink runts, all types of shit, you know what I mean? V-Lone runts, all types of fucking strain names, but it sounds hard in the music. So you get this influence of like, word, I'm trying to smoke on what bro trying to smoke on, you feel me? And it's all generally nothing good, because at the end you start to really get addicted to the shit, whether you like it or not, because you are now influenced by the shit. Your homie smoking, the kids in high school. You go to the bathroom, bitch. Everyone had a fucking dab pen in school. Everyone had one of them Nick shits. You feel me? The nicotine. I wasn't really big on nicotine, bitch. If it was nicotine shit away from me, bitch, where the weed at? Where the dab pens at? You feel me? So I'll be in school, take a rip of a dab pen, couple rips like fucking blinkers. I'll go to class high as hell. Like I'm talking about, I'm flaming teachers, I'm flaming the homies. I see my homie, he high as hell too. We on everyone. I'm flaming him, he flaming me. Somebody laughing a little too hard. Oh, what you said, boy? I'm on your ass too. What the fuck you laughing at? You feel me? You not safe either, boy. You know what I mean? I had good times. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But like, bro, over time you built an addiction, right? So I start smoking every day. And even then you start to smoke for stress too. Like something's bothering you. You like, damn, this shit blowing my shit. You light up a blunt. Damn, I need to go cook my shit because this happened. Gotta go cook my shit. I gotta go light up a blunt. I need to go fry my shit. Like that's how you start to maneuver, bro. I promise you, any little thing, you don't even face your problems head on. You know what you do? You light up a blunt and let the weed solve the problems for you. You see what I'm saying? You're not even man enough to deal with that problem. And I wasn't man enough for a while, because at this time too, I remember me and my ex at the time broke up with each other. And you know what I mean? That hurt like a motherfucker. Plus I got kicked out of my house. Like all types of shit was happening. I don't even want to get too deep into that. But you know what I mean? The heartbreak of thinking of like my shorty and shit, that shit used to piss me off. So I would light up a fucking blunt, smoke that motherfucker, and I forget about the bitch. I swear I would forget about shorty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I mean? This is a good coping mechanism, because in a way it does take the problems away. But bitch, it's momentarily. It's not going to take it away for good. You're not dealing with that problem of missing that person by yourself. Bitch, I would light the blunt up, especially when I get home after work, because I'm not busy at that time, right? If I go to work 9 to 5, I hit the gym 5 to 7, hang out with the homies, maybe hoop a little bit 7 to 9, then I'll go home, and then you know what I mean, smoke. We already smoking then too. Like that whole day I'm already smoking, you feel me? I go home, I watch some anime, light up my blunt. But when I start to think about her, like, I light that motherfucker up so quick. I was thinking like, man, fuck that bitch. So I light up that blunt and my problems went away. But bitch, I'll wake up the next morning feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? Still missing that person, but bitch, I'll light up a blunt early morning. What's it called? Wake and bake. Bitch, I'm higher than a motherfucker. I don't even think about that bitch. I'm laughing. I'm thinking all types of nut shit. But you can't use that forever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people I know within my day-to-day life, homies, all that, they can't escape this shit. They're stuck into smoking weed for real. Like when I'm talking about for real, I'm talking about for real, bro. And shit get bad. Luckily me, I was always someone who took like a couple weeks tolerance break. You know what I mean? I was always a strong person that if I said, no, bitch, I'm not smoking this weed, I'm not smoking that shit. You know what I mean? And that led me to go off of weed. How I really quit weed too, I'll tell y'all that in this video too, is, you know what I mean, you know, January 1st, where you get those, what's that shit called? You know, the, January 1st, what's it, New Year's resolution and shit? My New Year resolution was to stop smoking weed. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna start smoking weed for 3 months so that I can fully quit this shit, because my life turned horrible, right? To the point where I'm smoking every day. I'm depressed. Me and my shorties like broke up. You know what I mean? I got fired from my job too. And I'm getting kicked out of my house. Bitch, I'm damn near homeless. I promise you, I'm not even lying to y'all. I'm damn near homeless. Like my intentions was to go and sleep at the car that's right there. That doesn't even work right now. But that was my intentions, that in the middle of the city in the cold winter, because my auntie was kicking me out of the house too. It was just some bullshit going on. A lot of shit going on. But I didn't have any answers. I didn't know where to go. I didn't like have anything. I had nothing planned. All I knew was when I was just going through it and I start to really realize that shit, bitch, I light that blunt up so quick. You know what I mean? Whenever you stressing, you smoking a blunt. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're running away from the problems. So I'm about to be homeless. I got fired from my job for spazzing on my manager, but she did some fuck shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here like listen, I'm not a saint either, but bitch, she did some fuck shit. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? She low-key had what she was coming for. You know what I mean? So, but even then, my shorty broke up with me and shit like that, bro. That was a depressing time of my life where I remember I had the shoebox. You know what I mean? You know where you stack your cash in the shoebox? Bitch, I probably had like $1,000 to my name max. Like, I'm going broke. And eventually that shit slowly starts to wither away from the rent and everything. So, like, I'm at like 300. Like, last to my name. Like, I'm broke as a joke. You feel me? Like, I don't have nowhere to go. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to flip shoes on the side and everything. I was trying to find a job. But, bitch, I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what to do. Bitch, I'm damn near homeless. I'm broke as a joke. You know what I'm saying? So, like, another thing that a lot of people don't talk about is also that weed makes you lazy than a motherfucker. No one talks about this. And this is something that everyone lies to themselves about. I promise you. Listen to me right now, bro. One thing about this weed shit that they be lying about is, oh, I'm productive while smoking weed. Bitch, you're never nearly as your potential as you could be when you're smoking weed. I promise you, right? So check this out. I was actively like a productive smoker, right? Like, I was going to work, going in the gym, but like that's like level 1 for me. Like, okay, bitch, you gotta work. Of course you gotta work, bitch. What are you talking about? Then hitting the gym. Okay, cool. I hit the gym regardless whether I'm high, I'm hurt, I'm injured, whatever the fuck. I'm going to hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, I does that. Okay. Then after that, what do I do? If I wouldn't go hoop with my homies or chill with my homies, I would like literally be home watching anime all day. I promise you. Like, I'll just smoke my blunt till like around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, go to sleep, and wake up for work and shit like that or something. Just not doing anything beneficial for my life. But me, I'm always that dude who's like going to hit the gym no matter what happens. I don't care, bitch. If I'm high off shrooms, I'm in the gym. Like, you see what I'm saying? If I was high off anything, I'm going to the gym, no matter if I didn't hit the gym that day, because I'm that type of guy. And my homies were in a way those type of people too. So they came and joined me along with me. Work, bitch, you work. You gotta work to get a paycheck, bitch. So you're not doing nothing special. Where a lot of people be like, yeah, I went to work today. Bitch, you're not doing nothing special. You're supposed to go to work to get money, right? So that you can live. But a lot of people don't have a lot of bills to pay and shit like that. At that time, I'm like around 17, paying rent, you know, all type of bills that I got within my life. So I'm like, okay, I gotta work no matter what happens. And then, you know what I mean? So I wasn't to my maximum productivity of being productive because I was high at all times. Even at my job, I was tired, I was slow, I wasn't moving like I was supposed to. When I was at the gym, I wasn't pushing as much weight as I was supposed to, right? Even smoking a lot too, I lost my appetite, so I wouldn't even eat. But like when you're in the gym, bitch, you need to eat. If I was going onto the bulk and I was super skinny, I was like 130, 135 at the time. Bitch, I wanted to bulk up to 160. But if I can't eat, how I'm gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? So that shit fucked up my hunger too. And that no one talks about. No one cares about their health, about like lungs, like of them being able to breathe. When dudes hoop, I know even the homies around the way, these motherfuckers can't last 2 games, bro. 2 games is like they're maxed out. You see what I'm saying? Like, they'll play 2 basketball games, tired as shit, like they ran a motherfucking marathon. Like, stamina is down low. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything is hindered, but nobody cares about shit like that. Even with basketball, that's a side, like, you know, a side hobby that I love to do. I love to go get buckets, you dig what I'm saying? But even when I lose, I get mad because I'm like, yo, I don't like to lose, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if I lose because I'm tired, I get really mad. Like, how the fuck I'm losing, but I'm tired? So my stamina's going down. Homies around the way, they stamina's trash, you know what I'm saying? And generally, I'm broke as a joke. I'm poor like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what do I do? And I've realized everything. Like, even on my days off, I'll wake up later. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, when they say, oh, weed will put you out like a light or some shit, like, bitch, it really would. That shit will like make you. If I went to sleep at like 12, bitch, I'll wake up at like 10 a.m. But I don't want to wake up at 10 a.m. I want to wake up at this time like 6, 7 a.m. so I could go do something, right? Try to like sell some shoes because that's what I was doing at this time. But back, what was I saying again? Fuck. Oh, back to this productivity shit, or being this productive type of guy while smoking weed. It's cap. I promise you. Family members, people I know, they don't do shit when they keep smoking weed. I promise you. Even me, I wasn't doing nearly as what I needed to do. Okay, work, okay, cool. Gym, okay, cool. Bitch, but I gotta keep doing something though. I gotta have, like, be energized and focused. But when you high, your mind is like not there fully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just there. I want to watch TV. I remember I used to try to be productive. I'm watching Hamza at the time. I'm trying to read books. He's telling me, oh, you gotta read some motherfucking books. I'm like, all right, I got Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Bitch, that book took me like 6 months to finish. I'm not even lying to you. Because every time I picked up that book after I smoked that blunt, I'm gonna try to, like, ooh, I'm gonna get, I used to try to cope and be like, no, I'm gonna get into like a flow state because I'm high, and I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna read even better because I'm high. Bitch, I promise you, I wouldn't even get past like one paragraph. I'll look at the shit, read it, and I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'll throw the book and put on some anime. I'm not even lying. Not even one page. I'll read slightly a couple paragraphs, throw this shit to the side. I'm watching some anime. Taking me off of my goals of what's going to get me better. No one knows this because they live this regular life, because everyone does this. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone smokes. Look at them. Look how they smell. Look at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to hinder people who smoke, because, bitch, I still smoke to I'm able to control myself. I smoke once every 3 months, so that's not gonna hinder my success. Bitch, I don't care if I'm able to control my smoking, so I can do things like this where I could finally pick up a blunt, and like after a while, if I want to smoke, chill at the beach, I can go do that. But it's like once every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So I earned that. But before, bitch, I couldn't wake up without thinking about weed. You know what I'm saying? I used to say I would never stop smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? But my life was horrible. You know what I'm saying? It made me depressed. Like, me and my shorty breaking up, about to be homeless. Like, oh my God, broke with no money, bro. Stressing like a motherfucker, bro. My acne was flaring out because of how much stress I had. I didn't know where I was going to live. You know what I'm saying? And I kept smoking weed until to the point where I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. And I quit that shit in my life. Bro, I'm telling you. That high off life shit really is lit. Like, it's really the way you're supposed to live, because you're not supposed to be high all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you lose brain cells. You are literally retarded. Oh, another thing I like to talk about. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to that productive part too, because I keep forgetting about that. But another thing that just jumped in my mind. You literally lose brain cells, and your memories type retarded. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you start to lose brain cells and you start to move like you Ed or some shit. Like, check this. So the homie will pick us up for the gym early in the morning, already having a blunt lit up, right? So the moment I come into the car, he passed that shit to me, smoke that shit, right? But even before I smoke that shit, right, it's like the lasting effects of you just smoking for such a long time, right? So it'll be around winter time. We going to the gym. You know what I mean? Those are good times. I ain't gonna lie. Where he pick us all up, we like 4 or 5 deep in the car. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I come downstairs, right? And I forgot my keys upstairs, right? So I'll come back to the car. I'm like, hold on. I'm checking my pants. Oh, where my keys at? So I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my keys upstairs. Let me go upstairs real quick. And I'm like, I forgot my keys upstairs. I'm gonna go. I'm like, I forgot my keys upstairs, so I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. They like, all right. So then I'll go upstairs and notice that I left my gym bag too. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'll get my gym bag and my keys. But then it comes out, oh, hold on, bro. Where the fuck my wallet at? So I'm like, hold on. I gotta go upstairs. I gotta go get my wallet. I'll go upstairs with my gym bag like an Ed, like I'm retarded. I'll go up with my gym bag, go up there, get the wallet, leave the gym bag on my bed, go downstairs. They're like, yo, where the fuck your bag at? I'm like, oh shit, hold on, bro. Like, my bad. Like, I'm moving retarded right now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not fully there all the time. And like, this happened to me a good amount of times. Like, your memory is just not there, and even your homies, people you know, they move a little bit slower. Like, they little Ed. Like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, what you got going on? Like, you moving Ed. And I would have been flaming the shit out of me. Like, yo, what the fuck you got going on, bro? You still smoking? What you smoking, bitch? You not smoking weed no more. You smoking K2 or something. So then I'll go upstairs, get my bag, and then go about my day. But, bitch, I went upstairs 3 different times, like, forgetting the essential things of my life. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, right? And back to this the productive part. This is big right here. So I was like the productive guy because I wanted to be more productive. I started watching like Hamza, like self-improvement to get the shit going, right? And so I'm like slowly acting up on that. And he talking about, yo, you got to quit weed. So I ended up really quitting weed. So it wasn't until I really quit weed that I realized other people are just nowhere near as productive as me. Never. And I don't want to put myself on a like as I'm like this type of guy, like, oh, I'm this king or some shit, which in a way I am this fucking king, but like on the head of people. But like what I started to really do was like really optimize my life, where I would write my day the night before, like how the millionaires do, and I was really becoming more successful, where I was doing my work, gym, and then come home, read, you know what I'm saying, journal, shit like that, just doing stuff to benefit my life and being like even more productive than, you know what I mean, just being more productive, you know, other things too as well. I'm trying to hustle, I'm trying to sell shoes, I got shit going on, I'm trying to sell mad shoes, but I'm happy because I'm like 10 toes, like I'm ready, like bitch, I need to go do what I gotta do. It wasn't until I quit weed that I realized how non-productive it actually makes you, where like I'm tired all day, I don't want to do nothing, like I'm cooling, you know what I'm saying? And there was only one guy I can say who was productive out of my whole group. Out of all of the homies I know who smoked, one guy. And he would work all day doing trunking companies or like construction. But after that, it was like maybe hit the gym and then smoke, and that was it. You know what I mean? So it was like 5 hours out the day, like that he got off the work, that he didn't use, you know what I'm saying, like to optimize. All it was to be like smoke or chill with his girl and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, if you quit this weed shit, you'll be more sharp, like you'll be able to go. But he was like one of the guys like, nah, I'm actually productive, bro, like you could hit the other ones with that shit because I'm actually productive. So I was like, word, you actually are kind of productive, like slightly, but you know what I mean, you're nowhere near your potential where you could be doing more type. You have more time to you start to use and optimize and utilize your time that you actually have if you weren't high. But once you get high, you just want to lay down, chill, motherfucking like play the game or some shit. But he was always getting high on work too. Like he would smoke like every 30 minutes. That's how bad it was for him too. He would smoke every 30 minutes, like no funny shit, right? But also with like a lot of other people, I've noticed within my family, people I know, I'm telling y'all, when they start smoking, they lose ambition, you lose this drive, you lose that energy to really get at what you want to do, because your mind is stimulated by weed. And you know what I'm saying, not saying you can't go do those things, but you won't do it with as fierce and force that you want to conquer things or like really get out there and start really maneuvering. So when I quit weed, I was really lit. Like I started to really get lit in real life and started to better myself fully. And then I'm starting to see all the other homies where they still smoking a lot of weed, and everyone around the way is just smoking. I'm like, yo, this shit literally makes you a loser, because you're just home, just like playing video games all day, or you're just watching movies or some shit like Netflix, because this is what everyone else does. But bitch, do you want to be like everyone else? You see what I'm saying? So like weed, there was only one person I know who's productive, but other than that, a lot of people cope. They say they're productive. They don't know what being productive is. I'm gonna tell you this right now. They don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like having a checklist of you checking off what you got to do of 10 things throughout the day. I gotta go do laundry. I gotta go hit the gym. I gotta go to work. I gotta take this person, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Being productive, you checking shit off. You know what I'm saying? And doing other things that are generally gonna help you, right? They don't know what being productive is, because it's just like they have no clue. They're just high. They're yeah, bro, I'm telling you, every person that I've met, you know what I'm saying, even like they can try to cope and say that there's other millionaires who smoke weed, like all my favorite rappers smoke weed, so like I want to be like them and be a millionaire and smoke weed like them. No, bitch, that's a cope, because they make music, you know what I'm saying? But like it's like, bro, I'm telling y'all, I don't know how to word it specifically, but just as simple as this, smoking weed will make you broke. Like I'm telling you, it will keep you broke. Not off of the things that you pay for how much you smoke. If you buying pounds, bitch, you spending thousands. If you buying zips, QP, shit like that, quarters, whatever, on the day-to-day basis, quarters, fucking apes and shit like that, it's gonna run you up some money. You see what I'm saying? And also, yo, I'm telling you that being productive shit is a cope. They don't be productive for shit. I'm telling you, look at everyone that you see smoke around the way. You don't even want to be like them. Like even with the shorties, the women I knew, they didn't do shit all day. I promise you in my life. This is why I keep it a beam, because they didn't, bro. Shorties really never did nothing when they smoked. Like they would just smoke all day. I knew shorties that would just smoke all day. That after they would just get pretty, put their little makeup on, everything like that, then go hit a party, go get drunk and lit and smoke. But generally throughout their whole day, they're not productive. They're not doing nothing. Some of them don't even work. I'm trying to tell you this shit, bro. Like, yo, I know this shit for experience. The people who smoke weed, every person that I know around my way who smoke weed on a day-to-day basis are never like really active or never even pursuing anything, but let alone like really touching this money. Like, I don't see it. Like, I know this for a fact. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, there's no growth when you consistently smoke weed. And I'm not saying like every now and then. I'm saying like if you smoke every motherfucking day, I don't see consistent in growth. Like, I don't see that out of people. I don't see them trying to better themselves. It's no such thing. It's just everyone else smokes, so I'm going to smoke with them. Oh, you smoke, bro? You want to go L for L? All right, let's smoke. Like, bitch, I used to do that shit, though. This is why I'm really saying this shit. Yeah, let's go L for L. You know what I'm saying? Let's spark up 2 blunts right here. Yada, 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 whatever. Bro, every person I see smoke is never really sharp. They're never really, you know what I'm saying, like on a day-to-day basis where they smoke every single day. They're not going to be where they want to be. Where they want to be a millionaire shit, it's cap. They don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, I would have never, if I never stopped smoking and I kept smoking like how I was, there wouldn't be even to the level of who I am right now, of like growing from the inside and growing my YouTube even slightly. And, you know what I'm saying, staying focused on my shit. Because when I was getting high, bitch, I didn't want to do YouTube. I didn't want to do nothing. I wanted to watch anime. I wanted to chill. I wanted to hang out with my homies. I wanted to waste time. You know what I'm saying? But when you put that weed down, there is no wasting time. You want to get this motherfucking money. You want to really be outside and do what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? You really want to be outside. Bro, I'm telling you, even in the gym, I'll still hit the gym. But I was losing weight, so I got weaker, bro. And also, you do get like this really good mind-muscle connection where I cannot lie, bitch. I haven't felt that like in that way where I took a pre-workout and I'll be stimulated off the weed too. So, but you know what I mean? Like, with my muscle connection was there, but yo, it wasn't worth it because I wasn't progressive overloading all my lifts. I would go in the same day, like the same time, just like I would be pushing myself though. Don't get it wrong, but like with the same weights, not progressive overloading. Because quite honestly, you're just fried. And I'm talking about sometimes when I hit the gym, we'll smoke 2-3 blunts before the gym, and then after the gym too. I'm not lying. Bro. Yeah, I wouldn't even believe it. You see me around the way in your gym, bitch. I was coming in there high, smelling like some gas, some weed, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit isn't what it's made to be seen. For the younger kids, it's not what these rappers talk about. It's not everything. Because also, let me tell you about this last part, right? I should have said this earlier, but we were so broke at the point where, bro, we was breaking down piggy banks to get some money so that we can buy some weed, bro. Breaking down piggy banks. Slave, broke, bitch activities, bro. Like, that's damn near fiend crackhead type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I remember even just staying, bro, just, oh my God, like, that shit was crazy. Like, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? In the beginning, oh, it's all fun, you get high. Then it starts to really become something negative in your life. I'm trying to tell you. And especially if you're at a level at me where you wake and bake, smoke. You go to work, before work, smoke. During work, smoke. After work, smoke. Before the gym, smoke. After the gym, smoke. You see what I'm saying? Before I go to sleep, smoke. Like, I'm telling you, this shit is never going to be beneficial for you. I'm telling you. Your potential is here, right here. This is you right here. Your potential's up here, but this is you when you're high, when you're smoking all day. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm not even lying. I know this from experience. I'm leveled up my life from this shit, and I put down the weed. But I'm not going to sit here and lie as if I fully quit weed for the rest of my life. Do I generally wake up every morning and say I want to smoke? No. I don't even get the feeling. For months, I don't get the feeling. But, you know what I mean, after 3 months and, you know what I mean, the homie got a blunt there, shit, I might take 2 hits, 3 hits. I might smoke the blunt to the bone with him. But it doesn't affect me because I'm still going to keep doing what I got to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke on a day-to-day basis. I don't smoke every hour type shit. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to build some willpower too. But like I said, I quit weed off of the New Year's resolution about 3 years ago, where I said, bitch, I'm not touching a blunt for 3 months. And my homies will be smoking in the car with me. They'll be like, yo, I don't even want to smoke around you so that you could, like, accomplish this goal. I'm like, bro, you could smoke whatever around me, do whatever. I'm not going to get high. I'm not going to smoke. And I won't even get tempted to smoke the blunt because I don't care about it. I said I don't care about it. That's it. I'm done smoking, and that was it. I'm telling you, I had some withdrawals too, though. But, bitch, if even the homies was around me, they was smoking. I was like, yeah, go ahead, light your blunt up. Do what you got to do. Because I don't care. I'm going, you know what I mean? I'm going I'm gonna stop smoking. I said I'm gonna stop smoking. That's it. 3 months, I stayed strong, even when it was in front of me, even when weed was literally offered to me, free blunts, free everything. I put that shit away because I know I gotta win in this life shit. You know what I mean? I was staying stagnant. I was staying, when I was 17 and I turned 18, it felt like I repeated the same year, that I wasn't winning. That, you know what I mean? Because I always had that vision of like, yo, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I gotta really tighten up. I gotta start my YouTube. I gotta do all the things I'm supposed to do, right? But then once I repeated that 17, like it felt like I was 17 twice, basically, where I was 17 years old, and then when I turned 18 to 19, when I was like 18, like I was slowly starting to get better, but it felt like my life was just like the same. It felt like it was the same. Like I was the same 17-year-old, not really getting money, not doing what I was supposed to do, still broke, not really doing what I was like my YouTube, or saying the things, like doing the things I was saying I was gonna do. You feel me? And that's what killed me. I was like, yo, fuck this weed shit. I gotta tighten the fuck up in this real life shit that don't nobody want to talk about. You want to tighten up in this real life shit. Fuck all that weed shit, that getting high shit, even fucking these whole shit. Bro, lock in on what you gotta do. I'm trying to tell you, bro. So stay yourself, stay 300. Oh, so I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, bro. And I'm gonna leave my last video right here for you guys. So, you know what I mean? If you didn't catch up on that, that's some real game for your fucking brain. Go fucking, you know what I mean? Go click on that video. And I got my Patreon that I'm working on, bro. Bitch, I'm about to go edit my video for my Patreon. You know what I mean? So I'm putting in this work, bro. Just know that I'm putting this motherfucking work. And I love y'all, bro. So, and also, if you want a one-on-one consultation with me, I'm gonna leave it down below in the description so that you could get that. If you need me, I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. And, excuse me. So, stay yourself, stay 300. Whatever you do in life. Trust me, I believe in it, bro.